My dear friends, this is Swami Shamendra speaking with you. Without proper understanding of the true history of human race, all conceptions of mankind, including ideals of humanity, ethics, morality, metaphysics, religion and God remain baseless and sect-creating hodgepodge. Without some understanding of the authentic history of our earth and the universe, and enduring problems of social instability and world peace cannot be solved. The paradoxes and mysteries of life and death, which have puzzled the human mind for centuries, cannot be revealed. There cannot be a greater insult to the truth than to say that 1500 BC or even 10,000 BC for that matter was a stone age where only cavemen and barbarians populated on the earth. My mission finds the pre-Buddha, pre-Zoroaster and pre-Abraham ages as a breaking point of a highly advanced international civilization. And we explore this pre-Christian history under the appellation of intergalactic history. Cultures and religions such as Greeks, Egyptians, Romans, Jews, Muslims and Christians, with which the world is evolving once again, are distorted remnants of this ancient civilization. Down through the ages, with the passage of time and different climates and situations, in different parts of the world, the forms, colors, lifestyles of this migrated civilization changed. Devoid of education and constantly struggling for survival, they have forgotten their origin and have concocted different faiths and beliefs. They have assumed different names like Caucasian, Mongolians, Russians, Americans, Koreans, Britons, Argentinians, Syrians, blacks, whites, communists, and so many, and imposing so many names on themselves, they have created great divisions and psychological distances from each other. This is the cause of immense problems and tensions in the world, and all of this is simply due to not understanding our own original history. The true picture of our dignified ancestry has become corrupted and is now nearly unintelligible. Thus, our natural way of life has been lost. There is now a great need to re-understand the whole thing again. This is what I am about to do, my dear friends. Let me begin with a story. As usual, some ghosts rose out of their graves in the moonlit night and sat around the cemetery. Making themselves comfortable, they began gossiping. The main topic was, do ghosts truly exist? Do ghosts truly exist? No, not at all, one of the tough scientist ghosts said proudly. All of them are just hallucinations, he added. One who is a ghost does not know that he is a ghost, a philosopher ghost said. Of course not. How can they know? They really never find out. Another very honest and confident-looking ghost spoke with conviction. If there would have really been ghosts, it would have proven to be an extra income for the state. They too would have to pay taxes, and they could have been charged for tax evasion if they did not pay taxes, or else be put in prison for tax evasion. A politically minded host interjected. If there were ghosts, we ladies would not have any privacy, a feminist leader host said adamantly. Look there, what is that? one ghost suddenly leaped up, screaming in fear, pointing and staring at the distant bush. There was a poor woodcutter gathering wood in the night. Ah, that's him! Look, that is the ghost! Saying thus, all of them leaped up and raced to their graves, screaming and yelling in a great panic. My dear friends, do you understand what I am going to tell you? We all are Aryans. We all are Vedic. We are all Hindus by birth, by existence. We can never lose it. It is not possible. There is only one condition in which we may appear to lose it, and that is by denying it. And not knowing it is also a denial. We have long since denied who we are. Ignorantly we have projected different kinds of beliefs on ourselves. And out of this we have concocted humiliating, self-alienating terms such as heathens, kafirs, infidels, heretics, Puritans, so many, and projected them on each other as well. This has led to shutting our doors, closing off the possibility of ever being able to understand the true origin of mankind. We are unknowingly dropping the axe on our own legs, chopping up the most essential part of our life. In one of the intergalactic history books, Chronicles, it is said, just like in the rainy season, the effulgence of the sun and moon is obscured, darkness spreads, and fireflies shine in abundance. The same way, in the Iron Age, which has started last 5,000 years ago, the age-old effulgent moon of intergalactic spirituality becomes obscured, and innumerable fireflies of narrow little beliefs, dogmas, and superstitions glitter around in the name of religions, philosophy, and vagrant thoughts. We have already wasted so much time and billions of dollars propagating false histories, false conceptions, false theories, and isolated theories of origin and evolution of the world and its species. Because of this, so many doors have been slammed tightly shut. And not only for us, but for our children and our children's children as well. These misconceptions have given birth to a general sense of meaninglessness and ambiguity about life, which is growing more disproportionate with every new generation, my dear friends. As long as science and technology continue to evolve separately from intergalactic chronicles and to be accepted as gospel reality, no religion or ism will be able to answer the ultimate questions of life and the universe, which are arising more and more in the minds of men today as much as is being matured. Through such a baseless growth, future generations are destined to lose faith in their religions all over the world. They will continue to mistake their interconnectedness as nationalities, and therefore to struggle and battle each other for wealth and power leading nowhere. Is it your choice to have your children live in such circumstances or commit suicide because there is nothing left in life worth living for? There is another way. By acquainting yourself with this interstellar spirituality founded upon intergalactic chronicles, a link is established, a thread of continuity is easily perceived, and the meaning of life becomes apparent. In this forum, we are presenting a synopsis of the history of the present cycle of 4,030,000 320,000 solar years. We trust that this will awaken your interest in the subject. Similarly, we have prepared a number of literatures in this context and will continue to do so. We are convinced that presenting the true history of mankind is the only way to re-establish lasting unity and peace around the world. Ancient history, as we presently know it, was first distorted largely by the Romans during the reign of Constantine. Therefore, it was largely rewritten by the British from the 8th century forward, primarily to spread and maintain their sovereignty over the globe, because Britain was a Christian country and wished to spread its influence in the name of religion. Pre-Christian history was abolished. Prior to this, however, was a long chronology of Vedic leaders, Hindu leaders around the world. Their names are given in the following articles. Okay? Their names will be broadcasted. That culture had well established glorious sciences of architecture, medicine, language, ethics, extensive philosophy, astronomy, mathematics, metaphysics, measurement of time, expression in the arts, interstellar travel, and so many. It was largely obliterated in a world war which occurred 5,000 years ago and further obscured as described. We are reviving sovereignties through the ages and natural disasters. English is a fairly new language which originated from Latin. Latin was the language of the Roman Empire spoken throughout Western Europe. Latin was also the tongue of the Vatican. All European languages have emanated from Latin and Greek. These in turn have emanated from Sanskrit. 5,000 years ago, Sanskrit was as predominant in the world as English is today. And even further back in history, it was the exclusive language of the world. That is why you will find the names of ancient rulers are all of Sanskrit origin. Thank you for your interest in this divine subject, the true history of the descent of humanity. Om 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 Om